पावर प्लांट क्वेश्चन आंसर में आपका स्वागत है। अगर आप बीओई या बॉयलर ऑपरेटर एग्जाम या इंटरव्यू की तैयारी कर रहे हैं तो यह चैनल आपके लिए बहुत हेल्पफुल होने वाला है। चलिए शुरू करते हैं। What are the commonly used flanges classified as per their attachment to pipe? The different type of flanges which are classified as per their attachment to the pipe are weld neck flanges, socket neck flanges, slip-on flanges, threaded flanges, blind flanges, lapped flanges. How are flanges classified as per their face type? Depending upon the face type, flanges are classified as flat-faced flange and raised-faced flange. For high-pressure steam and feed water pipeline use raised-faced flanges. What does the class of flange mean? Flanges are classified into 7 classes named is 150, 300, 600, 900, 1500 and 2500. More the class number, stronger is the flange. The class number indicate the maximum pressure in pound per square inch sign. What is the function of gasket and how is it done? Gasket is a sealant material used in a flange. It is inserted between flanges and compressed by bolt to create seal. Why are traps used in a pipeline? Condensate is to be drained out from the pipeline to avoid further cooling of steam in water hammer. The main function of steam trap is to discharge the condensate and not permit the steam to escape. What are the common types of traps? The 3 main types of steam traps are mechanical, thermostatic, and thermodynamic. Each type uses a different principle, density, temperature, and velocity respectively to remove condensate, liquid formed when steam cools, while preventing steam loss. How does a defective trap make the system inefficient and how are the traps checked? Steam is a costly fluid, so the leakage of a steam from defective trap cost a lot and make the system inefficient. Sometimes the trap may remain inoperative, causing accumulation of condensate. This is known as blocked trap. In visual method, trap is inspected to find whether it is discharging the condensate or the steam. Thermal inspection relies on the upstream and downstream temperature variation across a trap like pyrometer, infrared. Acoustic technique requires to listen to detect operation and malfunctioning stethoscope, screwdriver or ultrasonic detection instrument. Why is valve provided in a pipeline? Valves are provided in a pipeline to isolate, regulate and control the flow of fluid to facilitate maintenance, allow removal of equipment and shutdown of the plant. In which end connections are the valves available? Flanged end F type, socket welding and SW type or butt weld and BW type valves are available with end connection to be fixed into a pipeline. What is the difference between gate valve and globe valve? Gate valve is normally used for isolation application where only fully closed or fully open position is required. The gate fully retracts in the bonnet, so the pressure drop across the valve is less. Globe valve is a widely used in high pressure steam and water line. Movement of the valve disc is parallel to the flow of fluid. It can be used for throttling purpose and where positive shutoff is required. The fluid has to change its direction of flow in this valve, so the resistance to flow is more and high pressure drop across the valve. Axial thrust on the stem, so more force is required for closing. Why is the pressure drop across a globe valve is more than that of gate valve? In the gate valve, gate fully retracts in the bonnet, so the pressure drop across the valve is less. The fluid has to change its direction of flow in this valve, so the resistance to flow is more and high pressure drop across the valve. What is the difference between raising stem valve and non-raising stem valve? There are 2 types of gate valve. One is non-rising is stem type and second one is rising stem type. In non-rising stem type valve, the stem is threaded on the lower end into the gate. When hand wheel is rotated, the gate travels up or down. The stem remains vertically stationary. In rising stem type valve, the stem is raised vertically when the valve is opened. How is the valve is stem sealing done? Sealing is done by gland packing. Packing material is packed in layer in the valve gland. Pressure is applied from the top by tightening the gland adjustment nut. By tightening the gland nut, gland flower or bush is pushed and the packing material is compressed. Valve gland is sealed due to the compression of this packing material. What is the standard for cast carbon steel valve and up to what temperature can the carbon steel valve be used? Cast carbon steel valve standards, ASTM, A216 for castings and ASTM, A105 for forging, with common temperature limits, -29 degrees Celsius, -20 degrees Fahrenheit to around 538 degrees Celsius, 1000 degrees Fahrenheit for grades like ASTM, A216, grade WCB. What is the standard for alloy steel valve? Valves are classified as per their pressure and temperature rating as per ANSI standard. Valves are classified from class 150 to 2500. More class number means it can be used at higher pressure. ASTM, A217 for low alloy steel castings like those used in high temperature and pressure services. ASTM, A350 for low temperature applications and ASTM, A182 for high temperature fittings and flanges. What does the class of a valve mean? The class of valve means pressure rating. More class number means it can be used at higher pressure in pound per square inch SI. For example, 600 class valve means its pressure rating is 600 psi. What is the basic principle of a non-return valve? A non-return valve, NRV, or check valve, works on the principle of pressure difference to allow fluid to flow in only one direction while preventing backflow. Fluid entering from the inlet side exerts pressure, which opens a closing member like a disc or ball and permits flow. If the flow attempts to reverse, the back pressure or a spring mechanism forces the closing member back onto the valve's entrance, automatically sealing the valve and blocking any backward movement. Why is a strainer used in a pipeline and what are its types? Strainer is an important device which removes solid from the flowing fluid. By removing the pipeline debris such as scale, rust, jointing compound, weld metal and other solids from the fluid. This small equipments protect pump, turbine, meter, control valves, spray nozzle, steam trap and other pipeline equipments. These are available in two types as per their body configuration. These are Y-type and basket type. How does a basket type strainer work? Normally basket type strainer is used in feed water line. In this type of strainer, screen is put in a vertical oriented outer chamber. The straining area is more in this case. So, it is preferred in liquid pipelines. If it is used in steam line, suitable draining is required to remove the condensate. दोस्तों, अगर आपको कोई टॉपिक चाहिए या कोई खास सवाल सीरीज चाहिए, तो मुझे कमेंट में जरूर बताएं। मैं अगला वीडियो उसी पर बनाऊंगा। चैनल को सब्सक्राइब और शेयर करना ना भूलें। मिलते हैं अगले वीडियो में।